promise. I don't want to be killed, Kata, so I'll watch on time, and I have things prepared here. This time it should work. So yeah, you'll need a little background for that, I guess. Who does that? Like this? Okay, there are some people who know what I'm talking about. So basically there are some people from territories formerly occupied by the Soviet Union. There's a special kind of vibe there going on, usually. So you may find something relatable in my elaborate monologue. So I'm from Ukraine, and I was growing up there when I was a kid in the 90s. It was quite an experience, I won't tell you. Squid Game doesn't impress me, not much. Like, when I was 12, my grandpa showed me the wonders of electricity. Suffice to say, in following year I was shocked like 3 times, because I just wanted to check how much volts are actually in outlet, like how much. I know it's 220, but is it really? It wasn't 220, it was 222 apparently, but yeah, I'm glad I'm alive, let's say that. Yeah, like people get kids these days, okay, I'm almost 40, so I could say that. Kids these days, they have it easy, okay? They go on TikTok, they get the fucking dopamine hits, just easy way, you know? Back in my days, we had to get it the hard way. We had to risk our life, health, and like, I don't know, limbs usually, sometimes, I don't know, to get that, you know, adrenaline rush. Like, we didn't spend time there was no internet basically, so we spent our time on pipes or on abandoned buildings, you know. You wonder why pipes, what the fuck is pipes? It's the place. Pipes is the vibe. You buy cheap beer, you spend time on pipes because it's winter and pipes are warm. So the kids were hanging out near to some, you know, older homeless dudes for the same reason basically, but very different vibe, very different. It was a generational, you know, place that brings generations together. It was crazy. It was crazy. Anyways, this is a story how I did crime when I was a kid. Never do crime, kids. No kids here, but anyways. So I was in school, and very logically, we had a subject that was called labor. Right? Makes sense for the people just out of Soviet occupation. We have labor. Yeah, child labor wasn't a thing. It was just what people did. I did a lot of that. I wish I had a medal or something. I got nothing. So yeah, the girls were making salads and shit, you know, very traditional, very demure. You could tell. It was not demure at all. But and boys were mostly fighting each other with metal objects and trying to hurt each other, but not kill, because no one wants to go to like child prison. It's a very bad place, even worse than adult prison. Every kid back then know that. So big no. Okay, so okay. So our labor teacher had a genius idea, because they were collecting metal and paying money for that. So he was letting us out in a city, like yellow minions, to collect the metal, bring the metal to him. But metal, I mean everything that isn't bolted to the floor basically. We bring the metal back to him, he sells it, gets money, we get grades and appreciation and the kind of love 50 years alcoholic can provide. I don't know, not much of it, but it was something, you know. So it almost never backfired. It was almost never backfired. It was like a win-win, you know, except maybe that one time where we almost were killed by a crazy lady with a pitchfork for like almost for nothing. We just tried to, you know, get the carcass of the car which was rotting in her backyard for like 2 centuries. She didn't. It was clear she didn't drive it, right? But she almost like, she missed me with pitchfork like this. I wish I had a cool scar to show here, but I don't. I don't have any scars, unfortunately. Yeah, so that time it was like nothing. But the second time was pretty funny, actually, because our teacher, he underestimated a lot the motivation of like properly motivated, it's tautology, but anyways, properly motivated child laborers. Yeah, I told it correctly. So we were just strolling through the railway station once, and where other people see just some things, we've seen it. We've seen good grades for the rest of the year. Our eyes lighten up. We see it. Oh, you know, religious ebb. It's a railway track. Which is not just a railway track, it's like a huge piece of metal, which is totally unguarded, without locks, without anyone guarding it. It's just free. It's free real estate, you know? So no one saw that you cannot pick it up, it's pretty heavy, but there were 15 of us. And we were super zealous and motivated, and we had a lot of cheap beer inside of us. So when we picked that up, and brought it back to our school, he apparently wasn't satisfied again. He told something about him going to prison, and he doesn't want to. No one wants to go to a prison. That's understandable, of course. But yeah, he was pretty upset, and he made us to bring that railway track back when we took it, like back where it belongs. Which, yeah, we did a lot of labor back then, and we actually did it. We put it back, and no, we didn't actually steal a part of actual track, right? Where the train rides. No, it was the spares, right? So it was nothing criminal, really. Don't do crimes, people. Thanks, everybody.